How's it going, folks? Josh here with Sleepy Chaos, and today I've got a little bit of a different video for you. That's right, we're going to be tackling how to handle your storage needs. The more and more you get into this hobby, the more cards you gather. Especially if you're a seller like me, you gotta have somewhere to store all those cards. You can use different options. You can just use desk space, where you can put some of the 4 or 5 card slot boxes onto a desk and just lay them out that way. Any sort of shelving units, basic shelving units, plastic ones where they're gonna bow in the middle over time. People like to use those. They're cheap, inexpensive. For me, though, coming from the reptile industry, where my background comes from, I'm a big fan of drawer systems. We use drawer systems a lot in the reptile industry for many different things. I actually use them for my snakes. I use them for my roly-polies, my isopods. And I'm going to use them for my Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards as well as Magic cards once I get more into those. So somewhere to store all my TCG cards. And there's a lot of different options out there, a lot of different videos out there already kind of covering similar to this. One of the more popular ones is the IKEA system that they have out there. It's an IKEA drawer system. Very heavy duty, a little pricey. To get into something like that, you're definitely going to spend several $100s. I think I found something a little more reasonable priced on Amazon that I'm going to put together today. I got one of these awesome drawer systems. Super excited to put one of these together. Cannot wait to get it together and see how it's going to work out. Hopefully I've got the right size boxes to put in it as well. I've got a couple different options to put in here, so hopefully we've got something that will fit perfectly and take advantage of the best space we can from each drawer. We got a 7 drawer cabinet to put together, so let's go ahead and whip out the hammer and power tools, baby. Let's go ahead and cue the time lapse. Hey there, folks, Josh here from the future, and while I sit here and watch my past self with my sexy hairy legs all hanging out, I think back and wonder, why today of all days did I decide to wear shorts? I don't know, folks, but here we are. And now that I got y'all's attention, little reminder, we're doing our very first giveaway on this channel. That's right, we're giving away this gold Pikachu from Surging Sparks. Such an awesome stellar card. Really cool story on how this card came to be too. All you got to do to make sure you're entered is go on over to my 100th episode. That's right, my 100th episode of From My TCG Collection, Cheers, A Beard's Tale. Make sure you give it a little like, make sure you comment on that episode, whatever you guys think about it, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and that'll enter you into the giveaway. And we're doing that giveaway on our upcoming live on Wednesday, April 15th at 10:30 p.m. Alright, so we got 7 drawers to do. Figured to go ahead and get in my little space here, get nice and cozy. Just gotta repeat this process 7 times. So let's go ahead and get into that. Alright, that's 1 drawer done. And also, just so we can confirm, those fit in there pretty well. Nervous about the height though, now that I'm looking at it. So yeah, unfortunately I just did not accommodate for the height very well on these cabinets when I was shopping on Amazon trying to decide which ones would serve my purposes well, and they did not have measurements for the drawers, and I was just kind of using my assumptions, using my own math, and I mathed a little wrong. I'll be honest. But it is what it is. I think in order to make it fit our needs, we're going to have to adjust the drawer heights a little bit. We're probably going to have to turn it from a 7 drawer system into a 6 drawer system. And I'm just going to have to adjust the heights a little bit by about a ½ inch per drawer. So we'll move the tracks up on each shelf about a ½ inch. Completely ignoring the bottom shelf, as those are already in our perfect spot. They gave me some extra screws, so I'm going to go ahead and shore up these drawers a little bit. I'm going to put an extra screw in each one of these, and then also on the cabinet itself where these drawers go into, I'm going to put an extra screw on those too. I think I have some extra screws I have laying around from somewhere else just to help shore it up a little bit more. You know, we're putting a lot of weight in this thing, so we want to make sure it's nice and sturdy, nice and stable. And then also, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and run a bead of silicone in through here and here, just to kind of give it a little bit more support, make sure it's nice and sturdy. You know, we're putting a lot of weight on there. You can already kind of see me just pushing down separates that. So just want to make it nice and stable and sturdy before we put anything in here. Let's go ahead and figure that out. Time lapse you up again. Considering all the growth and scaling I've been doing in my shiny cardboard business, I've really been needing to do something about my storage needs for quite a while now. I've definitely been neglecting it. So I'm really excited for this solution to store tens of thousands of cards in a nice, clean, sleek, organized way. All right, so there it is. We got our drawer system to put our bulk cards in, to put all of our eBay inventory in, to put all of our TCG cards in. Cannot wait to get it all set up. We're going to let that silicone dry that we put in the drawers, but everything works great. As I said earlier, I am going to have to go back and adjust the drawer heights on these. Unfortunately, the standard drawer heights that it comes with is just not tall enough. So unfortunately, I will not be able to use all 7 drawers, but these drawers fit my boxes perfectly. So I'm definitely excited about that. They just don't fit the height. They don't fit the height by like a half an inch. So I'll have to adjust the shelves down a little bit for each one. Maybe I'll only be able to put like 5 in there, I think. And then maybe we'll have a little cubby space down below underneath. So awesome stuff. Cannot wait to get this utilized and get all my cards moved over here and really show off how that's going to work. Super, super excited. But why stop at just 1? When you can have 2 and hopefully not do the same mistakes you did on the first one on the second one. Awesome job. So let's get back into it. Be kind. Rewind. All right, we got it all complete. As you can see, it ended up being a little different than how it started out. We have a little gap between these drawers, and I'm actually missing now 1 drawer. We only were able to get 6 drawers per shelving cabinet unit. Unfortunately, when I was contemplating all this on Amazon and looking at all the different options that I could utilize, they did not have the drawer size for these cabinets. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up here right now. You guys can see the drawer dimensions. I'm also going to put up the boxes that I'm currently using, which fit perfectly in here. That'll be also linked in my description as well. But these things are great, y'all. I'm super excited to get them loaded up. I'm super happy the way they worked out. All I had to do was basically, with the way my boxes are, they're just like a quarter of an inch taller than these drawers were, unfortunately. So all I did was move each drawer up from the bottom a half inch. So it went up a half inch there, up an inch there, up an inch and a half there, up inch or 2 inches there, and then 2.5 inches here from the spots that they already were. Just eyeballed it, measured it out. Wasn't too difficult. It really isn't. Just don't let it overwhelm you. I'll try to put a little example in the video to help that out as well. Yeah, I don't know about the TV sitting up here. That would be cool though if I could like figure out how to get my computer to show my orders over here on my TV so that I can pull my orders over here from the television. That would be kind of an interesting feature to use this for, but otherwise I don't know the TV's staying there. It's in here in this room right now and I needed somewhere to put it and it fits up there very well right now. But like I said, these things are great. Super excited with how they worked out. Definitely am pleased with the construction. I mean, you know, it is what it is. They're $90. $90. For a $90 shelving unit, I'm super happy with it. They're definitely going to do exactly what I needed to do. We took a little time to fortify the drawers a little bit more. I siliconed the edges in here so that would cause this to be a little bit stronger. And then also on the plans, they did not call for a screw in these middle spots, or on the tracks on the inside, they did not call for a screw in the middle spot either. I went ahead and put an additional screw in those spots just to give it a little more oomph, a little more strength and durability. But yeah, as you can see, I really needed to upgrade my storage space for all of my cards. I've got a lot of places I can store cards, but I don't have any good places to store cards that I have listing. So like right now, all of my stuff that I have listed on TCG Player is right here on my desk where we do all of my openings and everything. On the left side is Sword and Shield, and on the right side is Scarlet and Violet and Mega Evolution. But yeah, we're gonna move all that stuff over to these drawers, and yeah, super excited. Let's get that happening. Let's move some stuff over. All right, so I got a good amount of my inventory moved over to this system. Definitely really happy with the way it's working out. Right now, I've got my eBay stuff up here in the top drawers. My eBay stuff, because it's eBay, I have cards in here that are on a little more of a valuable side. So I like to use top loaders. So these boxes are a little bigger. They can handle whole top loaders. And boy, let me tell you, they fit so perfect in these drawers. Like the most snuggest, awesome, perfect fit boxes for these drawers. I will definitely make sure to link them in the description. Awesome, awesome drawers. Yep, same one on this side too. Got some more inventory space we can fill up for eBay, so super excited about that. Currently, I think I'm at 2,700 listings on eBay with, I don't know, like 4,000, 5,000 cards. But then we got my TCG player inventory. Currently right now, I don't have my inventory active. I've got it inactive right now just because I've got a lot of stuff going on with my reptile shows and everything, and I just need to get caught up on other things in life, and I don't need to worry about all of these little penny cards on TCG Player. But this is my inventory that I've got over here, my Sword and Shield. I've got over here my Scarlet and Violet. And then continuing down further, same thing, more Sword and Shield, and then going into Scarlet and Violet, and then into Mega Evolution. And we'll keep continuing down further as well as I get more stuff stashed into these cabinets. Again, I'm super happy with this. This is like how everybody should be pulling the orders, y'all. This is by far going to be the best thing for me. It's going to save me so much time, so much backache, so much headache. I cannot wait to start using this tomorrow. Super happy about it. Again, these are really going to revolutionize how I have my inventory storage for an $89 item, and then obviously the card boxes to put into it. This is by far the cheapest, most efficient way to store cards, especially for somebody like me who needs to constantly get into their inventory. You've got to have easy accessibility for that, and a drawer system is just, it's unbeatable how you can get into these cards, have them stored away out of this mind, out of sight, clean, sleek, perfect. But that's gonna be it for me, folks. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little different than my normal stuff, so I hope you guys really did enjoy it. Please let me know by giving me a like, make sure you're subscribed, and let me know in the comments what you thought. Did you enjoy this? Do you think that maybe you might utilize a system like this in the future? And then let me know if you guys end up buying something off of Amazon when you click my link, because that's cool too. Appreciate you. Peace. All right, check us out. A little post-credit scene action going on. That's right. We've had a little over a week now to utilize this system. I'm really happy with the design. I'm really happy with the way it works, but there are some things that I wish I had done a little differently. And maybe if we go over them now, you guys won't make the same mistakes, or you guys can preemptively do something differently to accommodate for the issues that I do have with this setup. So first off, the drawers work great. They really do. They really do work great. Awesome stuff. Cannot complain. They work awesome. Definitely holds all the cards I need. I feel like in a real world, this could definitely hold 50,000 cards for sure with these two systems. The problem I have is, unfortunately, you can't access like the back 4 inches of your box. That's my problem. The drawers don't open enough. So unfortunately, because of that, it makes it to where I can't utilize all of the space that I have in these boxes. Some of the ways that I can try to fix that in the future, when I want to maybe take these apart a little bit and redesign them a little bit, maybe I could take another drawer out. We already took one drawer out to adjust these heights on them a little bit. Maybe it should only be a 5-drawer system instead of a 6 or 7-drawer system to accommodate for the boxes and everything. And that would give me a little bit more space like these top rows have, versus the bottom ones where it's really difficult to get to the back ones. Another thing I can do is, so these all pop out really easily. This is actually how I've been kind of going through my stuff, especially on the bottom row stuff. Just kind of put it in my lap. I'll go over to my computer, add stuff to my TCG player, and just put it right in the box as I'm adding to it. But the tracks here, there's about an inch right here on the track that could come out further, and that would give you some extra space and not have it be looking too awkward, because right now it's not going as far in as it could, you know what I mean, onto the track. So it would probably be pretty flush even if you move the track out to the edge. Now, I feel like with this setup, it could actually be moved out a few inches. So each drawer would maybe stick out a few inches. You know what I mean? And then that way you could easily access the stuff in the back without too much of a difficulty. And these sticking out, as long as they all stuck out about the same distance, it really wouldn't matter too much. So that would be my adjustments that I would do to it. I'd adjust these tracks here to come out to the front a little bit, and then maybe adjust the heights on a little bit if I wanted to make it a 5-drawer system instead of a 6-drawer system, to give myself a little bit more space to get access to all the cards in it and really utilize it the way I would like to see it be utilized. Otherwise, it's a really great setup. I probably will continue to keep the 6 drawers because I need a lot of storage. So unfortunately, that won't be my solution. But my solution, I think, will be to move the tracks out a little bit and just have the drawers stick out some. I don't think that I'm going to be bothered too much by them sticking out a little bit more than they already are. And I don't think that it's like a look that is unfinished. You know what I mean? I think it looks okay. But I think that'll officially be it for me. Make sure you guys hit those buttons, smash that like, smash that subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.